What's up, everyone? This is Josh Nordwick here with another Mountain Fit vlog. I apologize for not posting much in the past 2 weeks. I've been traveling around and had just a busy, hectic schedule, and it's right in the middle of hunting season, so I figured you guys probably aren't spending a lot of time on Facebook either. In this video, I'm going to outline the framework that I use to manage the intensity of my training programs and the programs of my clients as well. So I talk a lot about the problems that people have with burnout and injury when they're training high intensity every day, and things like some CrossFit gyms that do that. Not all CrossFit gyms do that, but some of them do. And people end up having a ton of injuries, ton of like lower back, knee, shoulder injuries, and they burn out a lot. So they'll end up doing that for maybe a couple months or a couple weeks, and they'll get sick of it, and it's just really hard on the body. They feel sore all the time. They don't have the energy that they would like for their work, for their relationships, for their family, all that kind of stuff. So I break my programs up into three categories to kind of prevent this. And the three categories are developmental days, stimulation days, and high performance recovery days. So how this works is a developmental day is a high intensity workout. It's an 8 to 10 on the rate of perceived exertion. So that means you're going about 80 to 100% of your maximal effort in these workouts. It's where you're going to get the real training effect that's going to force your body to adapt and get stronger, get faster, improve endurance, all those things. And we'll do these anywhere from 0 to 3 times a week, depending on the client. Zero if it's somebody who's just starting out and is in not very good condition, and they'll work up to doing them eventually. And 1 to 2 for most people. Two is a really good number for people that are in pretty good shape and trying to get results. One is for someone who's not in the best shape, but they have been working out a bit. And then we'll do it with 3 for high level athletes that have a really good recovery plan and are eating really well and sleeping really well, and they have a certain goal they're working towards. So 3 is not really a long term thing for most people, but it can be done. And then there's the stimulation day, and this is a moderate intensity, so it's going to be somewhere from 5 to 7 on the rate of perceived exertion, which is about 50 to 70% of your maximal effort. And it's great for doing things like core workouts or tempo intervals or things of that nature. What we're doing is promoting blood flow. So it could be like a weighted hike would be like this too. So we're promoting blood flow and creating a low level training effect. So this will cause a bit of adaptation too. But the biggest idea is it's somewhere between a recovery workout and a developmental workout. So we're increasing the blood flow to like the fast twitch and the slow twitch fibers, and we're getting a bit of a training effect that way. I typically do that 2 to 3 times per week with most people, and that'll be the hardest day of the week for somebody who's just getting started. So it makes it so you can kind of build the habit without having to work really hard right at the beginning. The third type of workout is a high performance recovery workout, and this is low intensity. So it's a 3 to 5 on the rate of perceived exertion, which is going to be about 30 to 50% of your maximal effort. And the purpose of this workout is to get blood flow flowing a lot and to or to repair the damage that's caused in the developmental days and a little bit of the stuff in the stimulation day as well. It's also great for working on movement capacity and mobility and long-term cardio, so aerobic endurance or cardiac output. And we'll typically do 2 of these days per week, and they're really important and most people forget them. So that's kind of the point of this video, is to help people understand that you don't have to go high intensity all the time. In fact, it's a really, really bad idea for 99% of people, we'll say. And that's the outline that I use for determining intensity. It's optimized to get the best results possible while minimizing injury and burnout rates. And it's meant for longevity and it's meant for people who see the value in longevity. And it's also going to get you probably the best results you can possibly get that are maintainable. So I have a few spots open up in my program, and if you've watched this far and you want to talk about that, you can go ahead and comment below or shoot me a message, and we can chat about seeing if my programs are a good fit for you. But other than that, what does your current routine look like? I'd love to see what you guys are doing right now as far as how you manage intensity. Are you going high intensity every day? How is that working for you? Or are you breaking it up between high and low or high, moderate, low? Yeah, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.